Yo, because it's so gloomy out here. Like, there's no sun. There was no reason for me to even think about my glasses, bro. It's rainy and gloomy. Crazy, man. But we out here nonetheless. Consistency is king. We doing our thing. Oh, that rhymes. Bars. Bars. We got bars, baby. She's and got a cash app. White but ain't got no, then slack slack. I got the whole damn film. I'm to get lazy. Oaktown finest. Yeah, you the first one in here, son. This nigga. Walk in his ways, impact voice. All right. Great morning, great morning. What up, what up? We are out here. I hope the rain don't pick up. Damn, should I go get my my umbrella? Cause the rain acting like it's trying to pick up. Let me go get my umbrella. Cause fuck around and I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You feel me? Call me, Jay says, get the umbrella, nigga. I will be getting the umbrella. Yes, I will. Oh, and gotta start my watch too. I got the whole damn feel. About to get lazy. She sucked that nigga soul. Got the cash app. Yeah, the rain picking up. I gotta get the umbrella. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Got the umbrella. We are in business now. Whew. Lord of mercy. I put questions in the chat, man. Let me see. We got any questions yet? Eddie Fuse, I doubt it. Eddie Fuse is doing Eddie Fuse. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt it. But shout out to Eddie Fuse, man. He is He's still a game king. You know what I'm saying? He's still a game king. He was on the original joint. So shout out to Eddie Fuse, man. Joe Blast, what up? Mathis said, we are out here, man. It's raining. It is gloomy. It's cold. So it is what it is. Had a boxing session last night, man. Not sparring, just regular. Well, actually, we sparred, but you know, coach to trainee sparring. So it's not the same as when I'm sparring somebody, you know, a regular person. But it was good. It was good. I'm learning how to be better with my footwork, so I could conserve energy for the actual fight. You know, conserve energy to keep my hands up, conserve energy for my defense. You know what I'm saying? So it was good. Still burned like 900 and something calories. You know what I'm saying? I was in zone 5 for like 20 or 23 minutes. So workout was still heavy. But I realized I be jumping around too much. I be jumping around way too much, way more than I need to. And I just need to be more defensive and pick my shots better. So I'm telling you, yo, boxing, I'm going to be an advocate for boxing till it's over, bro. I'm going to be an advocate for boxing till it's over. Let me see. It all starts with the footwork. Facts. And I've always had good footwork, like for the most part, like because I know how to pivot and all that shit. But I was doing too much, as far as like, you know, sometimes you be when you're on the defensive, you're also retreating. So, and you know, and of course, yo, let me tell you, and that's the reason why I love boxing so much, because there's so many subtleties, right? Because you can have good defensive footwork, meaning that you're keeping your distance and you're staying out of range of someone else's strikes, but you might be doing too much though. You know what I'm saying? You might be working too hard to stay out of range. So it's like you can have good defensive footwork, but you got to have the right defensive footwork, meaning there has to be a balance between your distance and being defensive with your footwork and being defensive with your hands and your movements and your body movements. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know how to have a balance where you could conserve energy, still keep your hands up, still strike when you need to, have a crisp jab, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very, there's nuances in everything, and it's relative to the game. That's another reason why I like it so much. It's relative to the game. Exactly. Boxing is the closest thing to physical chess. And Joe Blast says, Miles, good morning. Has the moves against the opponents in the ring started to slow down for you yet? Meaning, are you seeing more strikes before they reach you? A little bit. I'm starting to pick apart my coach a little more. I'm starting to see his patterns a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, you know, and you know, and that's the thing with boxing too. It's like, you know, you wanna try to get with different sparring partners, right? So you can understand different styles. So you can start to see patterns in a wider range of opponents. Because what that does, because like, let's just, I mean, that's not what you're really looking for, but let's just say you actually have a confrontation in the street where you got to use your hands. You don't know this person, so you don't know what style you don't know what kind of style they're gonna fight with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people just trying to knock you out any fucking way, so it ain't really that serious. But you still got to understand a person of a certain height, or how their motivation, body type, how they might move, the rhythm and speed of their punches. So when you get different sparring partners, it adds to your database in your brain. Good morning. It adds to your database so you can be prepared for different types of boxing. You see what I'm saying? So, but as far as seeing the moves before they happen, that take, like, some fighters, like a nigga like Mayweather, he pick up patterns early. Like, he know how to pick up the patterns early. It's the first and second round, that's what he's doing. So he only need 2 rounds to figure you out. A nigga like me, I need at least 2 sparring sessions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 3 or 4 sparring sessions, really. You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, like my coach, he uses a lot of like feints and trickery for our sparring sessions. Because it's really more about teaching. It's not about me going against him and all that type of shit. It's really just about me keeping my cardio, getting into work, and just figuring out, different ways to attack and whatever. And I never go for his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always hit him in the body and shit. He be tapping me up in my face just to keep it honest. But I don't go for his face, because like I said, he's my coach. And I want to make sure, like, I'm not doing nothing that would deter him from wanting to train me. You see what I'm saying? So I try to hit him in the body mostly. But if I go for a head strike, I'll hit him in the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got his hands up by his face, I'll just hit him in the glove, and he'll catch the punch or whatever. But yeah, I'm starting to see more patterns with my even in his fakes. I'm starting to see the patterns in his fakes. So, you start to get more, start to understand what you could do, different combinations, open up different movements, things like that. Good morning. But I love boxing, man. Boxing is the shit. All right, let me see. I've been boxing just for a couple years, man. I say maybe 4 or 5 years. And with like a year-long break in between, I would say. What has been the most challenging aspect for you to adapt for boxing in the boxing ring? Well, what's the most challenging thing with boxing? I say the most challenging thing is conditioning, bro. Conditioning. Being able to keep the same level of intensity and crispness of your strikes throughout multiple rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna feel a certain way round 1, but then later on you're gonna get tired. You're gonna see the punches coming, but it's like, I'm too tired to even do anything about it. So you might get hit, like shit like that. So it's conditioning. That's like the most challenging thing. That's why you gotta, do cardio in between your sessions. You know what I'm saying? To work on your conditioning. Mathis said, facts. Really not much benefit to only fighting against one guy all the time. Exactly. Joe Blass said, different styles of partners from fighters, similar to learning styles of different women. Yeah, that's facts. That's fact. Right back to the game. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier. I feel like boxing is a sport that is like very, it has a lot of similarities to game in general, like life, relationships, dealing with people, not just women, but people. You know what I'm saying? Almost every situation is a sparring match. Almost every situation when you have to deal with another human, it's a fucking sparring match with these niggas, Whew. Matthew said, I recommend getting into wrestling. or BJJ. I don't know what BJJ is, bro. I keep telling y'all to stop with these fucking acronyms, bro. I'm not young. I don't know what y'all talking about. BJJ. I don't know what that is, but yeah, wrestling. Let me tell you something. I understand to be prepared for a myriad of things, but if it's that, like, I don't like rolling around on the ground with nobody, bro, unless it's a bitch. You hear me? So that's, I know grappling and hooking, hey, you might have to get to that point if you're in the street, possibly. But for me, like, if I can't do it with my hands, then I just can't do it. Cause I like to stand on my two and use my two. You understand? And that's that. Like, I believe, there's nothing wrong with wrestling. There's nothing wrong with MMA and all that cool shit, but that ain't me, bro. If I can't do it with my hands, then I can't do it. If I can't do it with my hands, then I can't do it. If you're trying to roll around on the ground, then I'm gonna just have to use different measures to neutralize the situation. You feel me? I don't even watch MMA. I don't really like all that. Two sweaty niggas fucking rolling around, holding each other and gripping each other and all that shit. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, it's not about no masculine, feminine stuff, bro. It's about defending yourself. The guy fighting in the street don't give a fuck about what you prefer to do. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. That's definitely facts. But like I said, if I can't handle it with my hands, I have other measures that I can take. You understand? So it is what it is. And again, it's not even about that, bro, because truthfully, knock on wood and all that shit, I'm not the type to put myself in those type of situations, bro, honestly. I know trouble could come anytime, but I consider that, like, I have a certain level of awareness that has kept me protected so far, where I don't find myself in most of those situations. You see what I'm saying? So, But I know there's a lot of niggas out there on that MMA shit. So it is what it is, but I'm standing on my two. And if it takes more than that, then we have to deal with we're gonna have to deal with some other shit. Good morning, good morning. See, the fucked up part is trying to hold this umbrella and still work the screen. Because YouTube, I can't see the chat unless I touch the screen. I hear you, absolutely. Best fight defense is de-escalate and not fight in the first place. Exactly. Because I'm not a tough guy. Trust me, guys. If y'all hear me talking about boxing, if y'all hear me talking about combat, if y'all hear me talking about any of those type of things, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with violence or ego or trying to be a tough guy. I swear to y'all, please don't ever think that I'm trying to promote any type of confrontational attitude or energy, bro. Honestly, when I talk about boxing, I'm really talking about the workout that it gives your brain and your body. Do you understand? The fact that you know how to handle yourself in a confrontation is just an added bonus if it comes up, but it's not what you're doing it for. You understand? So that's why I still, even though I box or whatever, I still live my life in a way where I don't find myself in confrontational situations, bro. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't, because I've done classes and I've done trainings where I've gotten to know the laws of the land. And y'all niggas don't even realize that even in self-defense, you can still be, you can still do jail time even just for self-defense situations, bro. So, and because I'm not trying to lose my freedom, I don't fuck with certain situations and certain types of energy. And y'all shouldn't either, bro. Excuse me, understand that. I don't talk about boxing to promote any type of tough guy mentality or any type of violence or confrontational attitudes, bro. Seriously. You know what I mean? The whole thing is to have the ability to, you should have the ability to neutralize your opponent, but you should never have to use it. You know what I'm, you understand? Because what is really for is it adds to your level of game as far as self-control, stoicism, manhood, you know, just being able to control yourself emotionally, physically, you understand? Being able to understand intelligence and peace. You have the ability to get crazy, but you have every other resource at your disposal in your mind and in your attitude to never have to use it. You understand? And that's, to me, that's the mark of a man. That's the mark of masculinity. That's the mark of, meaning that I have options, but I exercise the options that I choose based on who I am, based on my masculine identity. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I want y'all to understand, like, this boxing shit ain't never been about confrontation to me. Never. It's about sports. It's about fitness. It's about the chess match between you and your opponent. It's about the exercise in combat where you don't, because let me tell you something, a lot of people, the only time they ever get to display their ability for combat is during a confrontation. So the reason why you do martial arts and boxing is so you can exercise that urge or exercise that need within boundaries and within a controlled environment and within a respectful environment. So it teaches you as a man how to control shit. It gives you exercise in being intelligent and having control, even when it comes to physical altercations or physical competitiveness. You see what I'm saying? It teaches you control. But when you're the only time you could ever express that side of yourself is in confrontation, you put yourself in danger. You put the people around you in danger. You understand? So because you know how to fight, but you choose not to, that's you exercising options and making the best choice for yourself based on your identity, based on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be out with your family, bro. You got kids, you got a baby with you, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got people you care about. It's up to you to choose the best course of action to make sure your family's safe, not to just engage in confrontation unnecessarily. And another thing too is understanding combat, the art of combat and the nature of combat allows you to recognize things in your environment. Like, you ever notice like some niggas, or you ever heard a story of some niggas be at a club and then they see two niggas like bump into each other and automatically niggas is like, yo, let's leave, bro. Right? Because you understand combat. You understand how niggas is sizing each other up. You understand niggas is squaring up, getting into their fighting stance. And you know if a fight break out in this club right now, it's gonna be crazy. So niggas be like, yo, it's time to leave. Let's go. Then you and your boys leave, and then you hear on the news, you know, it was a fucking riot at the club. You know, and then it's like, yeah, I'm glad we got out of there because we could recognize it. So that's another reason, you know, to engage in combat arts where you could recognize shit. So it's all about intelligence, you know what I'm saying? It's all about intelligence. I ain't never took up boxing. I used to do martial arts when I was younger as well. And I ain't never took up boxing or martial arts for confrontation or for trying to be a tough guy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to use combat art to keep your body conditioned, keep your mind crisp and at peace. Because the peaceful man is the man that knows, that has the option. He has the option to do what he need to do to take care of any situation. So he knows that before he even gets to using his fists, he knows that he could use his mind. That's the peaceful man. You understand? Now, if you give him no choice, you back him into a wall, he's still at peace because he knows, hey, I got these hands. Or if you a wrestler, hey, I got grappling, I got judo, I got some type of martial art, I got some type of combat art that allows me to be at peace even in a high risk or high intensity situation. You understand? It's about a peace of mind that you You have different options at your disposal to neutralize any situation that is a threat to you or your loved ones. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what it's all about, bro. It ain't never about confrontation, bro. Damn. I'm gonna cross over to Instagram, guys. Let me see. Self-know-how, exactly. It brings a right, exactly. Brings a calm. That's what I was talking about. A man of peace. Exactly. If you fight over a girl, guess who's going to win? Neither of you. Exactly. And they talk about that story with the kid that got killed by the 5 cops, that he was supposed to be, allegedly he was smashing one of they baby moms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother situation. You feel me? And look at what happened with that. Niggas was confrontational. Niggas was tough guys, and it was cops, and they used their force unnecessarily to murder that kid. You know what I'm saying? Now, they said allegedly. Some people are saying it's true. Some people are saying it's not, but it is what it is. But guys, like I said, I forgot my glasses today. So, but what's today? Thursday? So make sure y'all check out for any shorts or videos that we do. Make sure y'all go check out the Masculine Identity membership. Go check out the Bad Boy membership. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the event in April. I don't know if any of y'all saw my that I started making soap. I started making soap for Masculine Identity soap. It smells so good. I use it all the time, bro, because I started making it for myself first, and I was like, you know, maybe dudes want to check out my soap. But anyway, and I'm not putting it on sale yet. I'm gonna have it on sale at the Game Kings 2 seminar. I'll see how it does. And we also gonna have, like, at the Game Kings 2 seminar, we also gonna have raffles and shit like that. I'm gonna be raffling off some bars of soap too, as well as some other things. So that's another incentive for y'all to come to the event. But anyway, guys, have a great day. Be good to yourselves. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.